What do we know about the upcoming limited series Blade Runner 2099? More than you may think. The Prime Video series continuing the story begun in Ridley Scott's classic film Blade Runner has been on the top of the most anticipated list since it was announced in 2022, and with production wrapped, we finally may see it in 2025. From plot details, casting news, and more, let's dive in and take a look at what's coming up in Blade Runner 2099. What is the plot? An official synopsis for Blade Runner 2099 was revealed recently, which picks up 50 years after Denis Villeneuve's Blade Runner 2049. Here's the synopsis. In Los Angeles 2099, Cora lived her entire life on the run, a chameleon forced to adopt numerous identities. To secure a stable future for her brother, she assumes one final identity and is forced to partner with Olwen, a replicant who's confronting the end of her life. Who is Michelle Yeoh playing? The Star Trek and Everything Everywhere All at Once Oscar winner has been a hot commodity in the last several years, with her most recent turn in the box office hit Wicked putting her right at the top of the zeitgeist. Yeoh will be portraying Olwen opposite Hunter Schafer portraying Cora. Furiosa's Tom Burke and Ripley actor Maurizio Lombardi were also announced as recurring members of the series. The cast also includes Dimitri Abold, Louis Gribbin, Caitlin Rose Downey, Daniel Rigby, Johnny Harris, Amy Lennox, Sheila Atim, and Matthew Needham, but none of their roles have yet been revealed. So are Ridley Scott or Denis Villeneuve involved? Blade Runner 2099 hails from executive producer Ridley Scott and his Scott-free banner. While Denis Villeneuve has been focused on setting up the third and final film in his Dune trilogy, Scott's team enlisted Silke Luisa, the creator of Shining Girls, to create, write, and serve as showrunner on Blade Runner 2099. Who directed the series? While Game of Thrones helmer Jeremy Podeswa was originally enlisted to direct Blade Runner 2099, he departed due to issues stemming from the WGA and SAG strikes. In his place, Jonathan Van Tulleken was brought on to direct the series. Van Tulleken is best known for his work on the critically acclaimed series Shogun. Karina Evans, who also worked as director on some episodes, shared her involvement with a production wrap photo posted to Instagram. Production has officially wrapped. As a massive production, Blade Runner 2099 was always going to take a long time to hit screens. After the strikes, production resumed on the series in May 2024, with filming formally completed at the end of December. Details remain vague as to what remains to be shot for the series, or if it will just be entering post-production right away. The series consists of 10 hour-long episodes, which has been deemed a limited series, but could expand into an ongoing series based on fan response. How does 2099 fit into the franchise? The original Ridley Scott classic, based on Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick, was set in 2019 and followed Rick Deckard as he was tasked with taking out replicants, androids who look like humans. The noir mystery became a cult classic and spawned a big screen sequel released in 2017. Blade Runner 2049 is set 30 years later, following Kay, played by Ryan Gosling, investigating a story connected to Rick Deckard from the original. Villeneuve enlisted two directors to helm shorts that bridged the two feature films. Blackout 2022 was directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, while 2036 Nexus Dawn and 2048 Nowhere to Run were helmed by Luke Scott, son of Ridley Scott, which both directly tied into Villeneuve's film. The animated series Blade Runner Black Lotus served as a prequel and was set in 2032. As it stands, Blade Runner 2099 does not have any direct connections to any previous franchise entries.
Before we continue with our video, here's a reminder to click the Store tab on any of our JoBlo channels and browse our collection of the latest and freshest designs in our merch store. Go get you some.
When will we see it? With production wrapped officially in January 2025, there's a long road of post-production ahead. It was previously teased that we could see the series debut by the end of 2025, but until we hear anything official from Amazon, that remains up in the air. I would expect that there is a distinct chance the series could hit in time for Christmas, but it could push into early 2026 if the visual effects are anywhere close to what we saw in Blade Runner 2049. Stay tuned to JoBlo.com as we learn more about Blade Runner 2099 and all of your other favorite shows. What do you expect to see in the upcoming season of Blade Runner 2099? Let us know in the comments and click the like and subscribe to follow all of our latest original videos.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.